Look like Bricc Baby got some more paperwork out there. Whack claiming he an informant. I ain't listen to it. I ain't hear it. I ain't see it. We about to react together. Poetic Flakko about to tell us about the new paperwork. Sometimes he say some real stuff. Sometimes he get wrapped up in that gang member peer pressure just from being an employee of No Jumper and being around him. So he feel like he got to conform to him. But we're gonna see what he say, what's real, and what we got to correct. Let's go.
This new Bricc Baby paperwork proves that Bricc Baby is in a whole lot more trouble than I originally thought. See, Bricc Baby has court tomorrow where he's pushing for the judge to grant him bond. But the state is against Bricc Baby getting bond, and they've released their official response to Bricc Baby's bond package. Now,
the state is against Bricc Baby getting bond. I think the state is against anybody that they pick up and put in prison getting bond because they want to charge them. So that's a fair statement, I guess.
In this document that they released, it is explosive. The state apparently makes it clear, bruh, that they're not done investigating Bricc Baby. The only reason Bricc Baby is currently in custody is because they feel like Bricc Baby is a flight risk. So they want him in jail as they investigate more crimes. Before we get into this, I just want to say that these are accusations. Bricc Baby is innocent until proven guilty. So what I'm about to cover is horrible. The feds will start off by saying they don't believe that Bricc Baby deserves bond because Bricc Baby is committed to a life of crime. And they will say, even during this entire investigation over the last 2 years, Bricc Baby has shown an inability to live a life without crime even after his initial arrest. So get this.
Bricc Baby has always said that this is since he been on No Jumper, this is the longest since he was like a teenager that he been out of jail for like over a year straight. So he definitely has a rap sheet, right?
The initial incident that caused the feds to raid Bricc Baby's house in 2023, where they located an AK-47 and ammunition, apparently the initial incident that put Bricc Baby on their radar was when they got Bricc Baby on camera in July of 2022, letting off 3 shots in a public business parking lot. But get this. He's letting off 3 shots to ward off people who was trying to rob him. I get a felon being in possession of a firearm is bad and everything, man. But if this man warded off armed robbers, people coming to rob him with guns, he can't use a gun to protect himself. Now, I understand felon being in possession of a firearm, but at that point, it's life or death, man. So for them to use this incident to raid his home, to me, is some nasty work. The feds is...
I had to laugh at that. He's a criminal, Flakko. That's that bullshit. He's a criminal. No, if you're a drug dealer with 20 keys on you and somebody come to rob you, no, you can't use a weapon to defend your illegal drugs. No, that's what being a criminal is. You can't say, hey, I killed them because we're selling drugs and they wanted my corner, so I killed them because they wanted it. No, that's part of being a criminal. You're not supposed to have guns, and I'm sure they were criminals too, and they weren't supposed to have guns. So and in their mind, did he just like get in trouble and see the robbers and the gun just like magically appeared on his hip? No, I mean he had that gun that time, and probably before that he bought that gun. He got that gun illegally. Think of everything required for him to get the gun. He can't legally get it and possess one. So he had to legally get the gun in order to fire it at these people before he even knew they were coming. He didn't expect them. So he indulged in criminal activity to get that. Some things, if you survive, you're still going to go to jail. That's a crazy statement, Flakko. You know that. You know that don't sound crazy. You too smart. You know that sound crazy.
Using 3 bases to deny Bricc Baby bond. 1, criminal history. 2, his conduct at No Jumper and what was captured on camera and what was captured in the wiretaps where Bricc Baby is admitting to certain things that took place inside of his home. Now, for No Jumper, the feds will say that after law enforcement seized weapons and arrested Bricc Baby, he continued undeterred. In March of 2024, Bricc Baby erupted at his place of employment, threatening individuals in the room and online with death, fighting security, and later admitting to possessing a firearm during.
Shout out to No Jumper putting criminals away, cleaning up the black community.
The incident. The moment that they're referring to is Bricc Baby's infamous Put Kill Squad in the Street video on his podcast. At the moment, Bricc Baby was going through a lot of inner politics within his gang. People felt like he let DW Flame say a derogatory word, referring to their particular gang. So people,
I guess that's cigarette for us law-abiding citizens that don't know what we're talking about. DW Flame asked for a cigarette, but he said, "Let me get a nip." And I guess a nip is a derogatory term for like neighborhood, I guess. I don't know.
From his gang was pulling up to No Jumper, trying to check him for it. People online was trying to press him for it. DW Flame was still there. They had inner conflict because Bricc Baby was on phones, dissing DW Flame. So the stress got to Bricc Baby and he snapped. And when he got on No Jumper, he said this.
If you nigga underlying conditions, nigga, nigga, on West Side Road to say that, nigga. On the dead homies, cause y'all know what it is, nigga. And a nigga like boy. Bitch, only reason I ain't come outside kill one of you niggas, cause I was in front of these white niggas. Dead homies, nigga.
The only reason why he ain't go kill somebody of his own kind and color is because he was around white people. Is that not the most niggerish shit you ever heard? And the only reason why, because I got this job up here, No Jumper, and they treat me good. Otherwise, I would have killed one of you niggas if it wasn't for Adam. Imagine being 40. These motherfuckers are 40 years old, 35, 40 years old, talking about gangs and what another man said. If that's not the most female shit I ever had, what happened to the most basic thing your mother teach you when you start going to school, your mother or your father, but specifically your mother tell you, I don't care what nobody say to you. Unless they put their hands on you, you better not get in trouble. Now motherfuckers got, he asked for a cigarette and said this derogatory term. We literally live in America where you have the freedom and the rights to say anything you want. Yet they make these rules in these gangs to self-sabotage. It's the stupidest shit in the world. Like, they put you in a place and surrounded by rules. Like, some of the cartels and stuff, they got rules. The Mexican gangs, they'll have rules like you can't snitch on nobody in this gang. But if you get caught, and you get caught with, say if you and the ops get caught and the police don't know who gun this is, and the op like, that ain't my gun, that ain't my gun. You supposed to take it. Like, you ain't supposed to say, that's not my gun, that's the ops gun. You supposed to take the charge, because if you say that's not my gun, that's technically snitching, even though that person's your enemy, and y'all both got caught in a shootout or something and threw y'all guns. What type of rules is that? Nah, this is the family, like the mob. This is the family. You don't tell on the family, whatever. I don't give a fuck if you go do whatever. Your loyalty is to this family. The black crews make it so that your loyalty is to everybody. It's like a fucked up game. The rule, you cannot win in a gang. You're 40 years old. I get why a child joins a gang at 16, 15, 17, maybe 18, because you want that sense of belonging, like you had on a football team, or like that camaraderie, and you want to be the biggest and the toughest, and they probably in your neighborhood, and you see them, and they start treating you good at first, and you think it's cool as a kid. But once you grow up and see 20, 25, 30, 35, you don't see that this is fucking foolish. Eventually, you gotta leave the fucking Boy Scouts. You could talk about the time when you was a Boy Scout, but you can't be like, I'm still a Boy Scout. I'm 40. Nah, that's for the kids. So this is crazy to watch.
You know, you would have crashed, nigga. On 6-0, nigga, don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. Shout out Devil Donut, nigga, my real 40s, cuz. These niggas 68ers, though, nigga. On 6-0, and this my homeboy, nigga. On the hood. And whatever me and my homeboy gotta go through, nigga, to clear what we gotta clear, nigga, on 6-0, he gonna always be my homeboy, nigga. It don't matter whatever it is, nigga. But the energy that, nigga, from now on, nigga, keep on running content on my name, nigga. I'm putting Kill Squad in the street. On 6-0, y'all forgot I had chili, nigga. Nigga, on 6-0, nigga. Go.
Was that a threat? I'm putting Kill Squad in the streets. Yeah, I forgot I had chili, nigga. So he got money. He gonna put it on people's heads. Am I right, chat? What's up?
Go look up, nigga. What shit he worth, bitch. Dead homies, no.
Don't give them too much. Don't give them too much.
No, you saying content 3 days ago. Nigga, I don't give that energy up here. Bro, I'm the boogeyman. You nigga, you bitch in the hood that keep talking. Y'all know why y'all talking, cuz the boogeyman spoke, nigga. And y'all scared, nigga. You niggas do shit on camera. But it's over with. I ain't finna keep going up, nigga. But the energy is what it is, cuz. And on the dead homies, send the link to cuz. On the dead homies, be outside, nigga. Play that shit, hey, nigga. On SC, nigga. On hood, they gonna be calling your ass little Draco, nigga.
oh, did somebody just show? He said, be outside, play that shit today. So did somebody catch him lacking and show up to like no jumper and just be outside like, oh, I got you. And then he's like, oh, shit, somebody playing games.
Dead homies, and it is what it is. You nigga cops, nigga. Dead homies, nigga. And the nigga who posted the other shit about me and a blick, nigga cop ass whack, bitch, right? Nigga on the hood calling me Mr. AK-47. Bitch got open cases, nigga. Not playing with me, cuz. On the dead homies, I ain't leaving my kids for nothing, nigga.
That crash out clip got 1 million views on YouTube. But if you could ask Bricc Baby right now to go back in time and he knows it's gonna do 1 million views, he won't do it, bruh. He won't do it, bruh. He won't. Yo, it wasn't worth it, bruh. Him putting Kill Squad in the streets, him fighting the security guard, him doing certain things, even admitting he had a gun when he went to the security guard, right? And and he would admit that people had to take the gun from him so he won't do nothing crazy. Yo, this is all ammunition for the feds, and the feds were just watching, sitting back, because they arrested Bricc Baby in June of 2023, but they declined to really press charges because they were just waiting.
Yep. After law enforcement seized those weapons and arrested and defended, he continued undeterred. So law enforcement took the AK-47s and arrested the weapons, and he still went back out there. Is that not the definition of a crash dummy? Like a self-crash dummy, too. It ain't like somebody putting it in like, yo, hold this. He's doing it to himself. He thought it was really a game. But that's what happened with criminals. You see, even with murderers, they'll do something small and here and there, and then they'll get a slap on the wrist, and then eventually it turns into murder. Or you'll have somebody that's like touching women, and they got a groping charge and indecent exposure. Then nothing happened to them. All of a sudden, boom, they got a rape charge. They just be like, oh, I get away with it. Oh my God, they feel emboldened and untouchable.
And they gathered for 2 years. Watch Bricc Baby on these podcasts every episode, just waiting for him to say or do something that they can capture. This is insane. Now, the feds will also point out the fact that Bricc Baby had a gun on him the day before he got arrested. So during the podcast with him and Loose Cannon, the feds will post a clip of Bricc Baby having a gun on him during the podcast a day before his arrest.
They definitely dictated the stream.
The gummies did their thingy thing. That's a fact. Yeah. We had some good fun, good clean fun.
Are y'all noticing?
Look at that. Look at a gun on Bricc Baby. You see the cartridge sticking out. What do they think this? You know what gangbangers need to look at a podcast? A podcast to a gangbanger is a wiretap without a warrant. Like the feds didn't need a warrant to get this. This was visual and audio. For the mob, they had to get warrants, and then they had to get this and permission and go to their clubs and sneak in and pretend like there's an electrician coming in and put cameras in or put wires in and microphones at the time, not even cameras, right? Putting microphones in certain things and open up the telephone because it was connected through a wire, and they got to put the piece in the telephone and close it back and hope that they don't look at the telephone or catch them coming out of their house or whatever. They just go watch. They got HD audio, great audio. Like this is great studio audio and video that the feds could not ask for a better invention. Maybe a federal agent invented podcasting. Like maybe a federal agent went to Apple, because that's the first time we've seen like podcasts really. It was on the Apple phone when it started coming. Apple Podcasts started coming up on the little app on the phone that came with it. This is great. Can you imagine sitting in an FBI van and sitting there eating donuts, staking out for 12 hours and sitting there getting audio information and waiting? Now they got this. They can sit at home, work from home, be a hybrid. Now, you coming in the office today, Agent Ellis? Nah, I'm staying home. I'm working for remote. I'm just gonna watch the live stream and no jumper, see what I could pick up. They're just sitting there watching with a pen and a pad. Oh yeah, at the 6 minutes and 33 second mark, Bricc Baby lifts up his left arm, showcasing his gun within his pants holster to Loose Cannon. Are you crazy?
The patterns, like the bricks and all this shit, look a little different and all that.
You really feel like that?
Yeah.
You said Compa was the one that
Bricc Baby.
Like, are you crazy? You see how long he had this shit up? Like, who they think they so smart?
A thingy thing. That's a fact.
Yeah.
We had some good fun, good clean fun.
Are y'all noticing the pattern?
Like, this is unnatural. Like, he had to think that. Like, I don't like. Like, it almost if you're a law-abiding citizen, you're like, this got to be fake. This got to be staged, right? Like, that's a prop gun. Like, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't come out here like that.
It's like the bricks and all this.
Eternity, but realistically, like a year or two. So when he reaches his arm up, he won a loose cannon to see he got it on him. So don't try nothing. This was not a smart move. So now the feds is essentially going to court today and telling the judge, look at his podcast etiquette. The day before we arrested him for this particular federal case he's fighting, he had a gun on him on stream, on public, for everybody to see.
Yep. And Your Honor, we didn't confiscate that gun. So where is it? It's still on the street somewhere. So unless he's going to give up that gun that he had, he's still a threat to society.
This is not somebody who's reformed. That's going to be their argument. Now, the feds will also provide wiretaps. Now, in these wiretaps, bro, they painted Bricc Baby like a monster. This was all captured on wiretaps, according to the feds. They will say June 20, 2023, a second person accused Bricc Baby of pointing a gun at them. That person was his baby mama, KC. Now, KC would say, you know, you pulled a gun out on me with your daughter. You pulled a gun out on me in front of your daughter. You pointed a gun at me with your B.I.
With your bitch ass. What type of man pulls a gun out on his woman, the mother of his child, in front of his child? That is emotional. When I read this, when I hear that, this sounds like a man that would go on a podcast and do all of that. This puts in perspective everything Bricc Baby is about right here. I don't know the man. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck, bitch, ever since I've been with you. This signifies the right women. It is not cool to date. I'm sure he was the biggest, toughest gangbanger. She thought she got him and, oh, that's a man at one point. This is what you end up with. He's a fucking 40-year-old gangbanger. Of course he's going to act emotional. This is some emotional shit right here. This is emotion. This is nasty. As a man, I promise you, this is nasty. I have too many morals, and this goes against the code. God, these gangbangers want to trick us and think that they live by some moral codes or nothing. No, if you live by this and you was truly honorable, you would go join the military. I joined one of the best fucking fighting forces in the world, the United States Marine Corps. I'm proud of my allegiance. I'm proud of my flag, the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor that I stand for in protecting America. They are a fucking stain on the black community and even to their children. Don't let them trick you. They ain't the tough guy. The motherfucker working 9 to 5 at Amazon, at McDonald's, just pulling it, seeing taxes taken out their check, but somehow still making it, providing. You are the tough motherfucker, not them. They took the easy way. The gangbangers take the easy way out.
Bricc Baby will respond back according to the feds. I don't give a F, ninja. I don't give a F, B, ever since I've been with you. The following day, it was also caught on wiretap, Bricc Baby and Casey having an argument about picking up his daughter. Now, the wiretaps will say that Bricc Baby will tell Casey, take the effing baby outside, you stupid B. You sit in the house all day, you dumb hoe. Casey will respond back, you effed up my leg, and that he was the one who hit on people. And she will say she could not walk or drive because Bricc Baby effed up her leg. Bricc will respond back according to the feds, man, on 6-0. Shut the F up, B. I just told you, ninja, you keep playing with a ninja. You just want to see a ninja. On February 20...
Wait a minute. First of all, so he told her that she need to pick up the daughter and take the fucking baby outside, you stupid. So the baby probably was crying or something and he emotional, so he can't hold this emotional. You sit in the house all day, you dumb asshole. He said you sit in the house all day, and she said, you fucked up my leg beating on me. So she couldn't walk. She's saying she couldn't walk because he beat on her so bad. So people talking to Bricc Baby and all this, and he a man outside. Yeah, I do this. And then he take that aggression in the house and beat on his fucking baby mother. Man on 6-0. Shut the fuck on 6-0. You're a grown ass man. Man on 6-0. Shut the fuck up. Let me try it. Man on USMC. On USMC, nigga, on golf company. Shit, that shit don't even sound right. And they think they the tough ones.
I just told you, Ninja, you keep Wiretap that he did not respect the elders in the gang, and he will pop anyone on 6-0. On March 6th of 2023, Bricc Baby was caught on Wiretap talking to his mom, who is bonding him out. And
I'm in the gang, but I don't respect none of the leaders. And he'll pop. There's no loyalty. I heard Bricc Baby say, "You're not a 60 till you kill a 60," and he's saying, "I don't kill anybody." That's what Eric Holder did with Nipsey Hussle. They pretend to have this fucking flag. If I see another Marine and he need help, I'll help anybody. But if I know a person, a Marine, and they need help, they could call me at any time. I don't got to know them. I ain't got to serve with them. If you're a veteran or Army, Air Force, Navy, and I see you struggling, you need anything, even if you put on Facebook, "Yo, I'm struggling, I need this." If I got it, you got it. On love and country. I promise that on the dead soldiers, on the dead Marines, I got you. I got you, brother. This 6-0 shit, these niggas ain't got no loyalty. Look, any organization that you got to join by getting beat up by the same people, they got to get jumped in. You start off like not liking niggas. If I'm 16 and they get 5 grown men to come beat on me, you think you going to love them? No, in the military, you go to boot camp, you got camaraderie, you build that over 8 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it is. Really, for 6 months, you go basic, then you go to training, and you go to your MOS school. You got all this love for people because you there with them every day. You don't like the drill instructor. Y'all build that camaraderie because y'all there every night, sleeping in the same bed, missing y'all family. Not getting beat up. They don't put, all right, here you go. You want to get in, recruit? Come on, I got these 10 Marines right here. Yeah, they about to whoop your ass for 2 minutes. And then you going to join. What are you talking about? What type of loyalty do you build that you think that they won't snitch on you at the moment that they facing 60, 70 years for a murder? They don't stop to think about nothing.
And found the mother of his child outside. So he was on the phone pulling up to the house. And when he got to the house, the mother of his child was outside. Now, he told his mom that the mother of his child was in gangland and wanted to expire early. So, they say Bricc Baby is talking in code because at this time, he kind of understands that he's being recorded or, his phone is wiretapped. Now, defendant asked the mother of his child, so Bricc asked the mother of his child if she wanted to die in front of her son on 6-0. As defendant mother, so Brick's mom is screaming at him to stop because he may be being recorded.
She still got love for him. Wait a minute. As defendant's mother screamed at him to stop because he may be, so not scream at him because he just said some crazy shit, you want to die in front of your son. He's screaming at his baby mother in front of his mother. He ain't got respect for his mother. He ain't got respect for his child. He ain't got respect for his baby mother. He ain't got respect for himself. And the mother sitting there, stop, you might be being recorded. And they ain't stupid, motherfucker. They got gang experts. You can't use no code. Speaking pig Latin and another language, they gonna get your ass. They gonna get translators to figure out what he talking about. This is nasty. And his see where he come from. Stop. You may be being recorded. Not stop. What are you talking about? Shut up. That's the mother of your child. Nah, you may be being recorded. Let's protect him. Yeah, nobody belong in jail. Free the homies. Get the fuck out of here.
If she wanted to die in front of her, his mom is screaming at him to stop because he may be being recorded. On March 6th, the same day, defendant told KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to, and that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. Later that day, Bricc Baby told another unidentified male that he could kill the mother of his child on 6-0.
Where's the ops at? Where's the other males that are in the gang that did something to you? Bricc Baby biggest op was the mother of his fucking child? Are you kidding me? That's attempted murder right there. Put him under the fucking jail. I've heard enough. Put him under the jail. His child will do better without him. No way his child grew up and hear this and and hate this nigga.
On March 28th, 2023, defendant said that he would body slam the mother of his child on her neck to stop playing with him. In the same call, defendant discussed how it felt to kill someone and have to go to school and play basketball the next day. This is...
You think he tough for that? He think he tough to shoot somebody while he high on pills and shit and then go to school the next day. He bragging about it.
It's stunning to me because, one, this ain't the Bricc baby I know. The Bricc baby I know would never put his hands on a woman. The Bricc baby I know would never do this to his baby mama. So, again, innocent until proven guilty. But if he did these things...
Innocent until proven guilty. This ain't a fucking claim. He was saying this. It was his words that was recorded. Come on. What we talking about? It was his words. Come on, Flakko. This that bullshit. But I get it. You work with him. You need to get out of there, Flakko, or something. If it's that much pressure, if you scared for your life, if you say something to go to no jumper, tell Adam you need to work from home or something. I don't know.
It's wrong. I can't co-sign it. It's detestable. It's deplorable. It's wrong.
Thank you, Flakko. Thank you.
You know, but he does deserve his day in court. You know? Now it's unclear why Bricc baby was still talking like this, right? Because even his mom was telling him, yo, you bring me recorded, stop talking like that. So I would imagine that he had some sort of inkling that he was being recorded or he was on wiretaps. Because after the arrest with the feds, he knew something because he was talking in code half the time, but half the time he was just spilling it all.
Maybe he was like, some informants in the past, like CIA informants and stuff like that, they get so emboldened, like they got a get out of jail free card that they start doing crazy shit. Like they almost got like a license to kill. Like, oh, I'm worth this. I could catch a body, but if I give them 3 people that got these other bodies, they'll let me go. Maybe that's why him and Wack 100 feel so emboldened. Like they like, Wack feel like anything I say, I do. I give him 3 niggas. Like Cameron and paid him 4. Yo, I give you a couple niggas, but nobody from Harlem, B. Nobody from New York. I gotta go back there. I give you a couple niggas from Connecticut, Philly, whatever.
This is damning stuff, man. And the feds will call Bricc baby a flight risk and claim that they arrested him early because they believe he's a danger to society and they can't release him. They only picked him up early because they believe he's a danger. A bunch of the stuff that we just rattled off is new, but we pretty much expected that. That has everything to do with the current...
I have yet to meet a man with a bunch of face tattoos that wasn't emotional or insecure about something. In order to cover up your face that God gave you, you gotta feel some type of way when you got this middle of your forehead. It's almost like, hey, look at this. Look at this. Don't look at me. I'm trying to cover up what I feel about myself, how I feel.
Current firearm and gun charges he's currently fighting. But what we didn't know is the feds are currently investigating Bricc baby for fraud charges. So they have a pending investigation and pending charges that's probably going to come in a superseding indictment. An investigation for fraud charges is Bricc baby's worst nightmare. On top of these gun charges, they can tack on wire fraud, bank fraud, and other charges. It's bad for Bricc baby. This is horrible. Now, the feds will list a couple of things in this indictment that shocked me because I didn't know Bricc baby was living like this.
Didn't Bricc baby say on that call with Loose Cannon that he was getting out and he got a house worth like 1.something million? Is it really his? Where that money? He been doing some money laundering? Adam, I hope he ain't laundering no money through no jumper because they're going to take everything.
This is some movie stuff. This is shocking. The feds will claim that Bricc baby crimes do not pertain only to violence and weapon possession. Defendant Bricc baby is currently under investigation for fraudulently applying for FEMA benefits by claiming to be a renter of a property in Pasadena destroyed in the Eaton fire in January of 2020. Moreover, in his digital devices seized during his previous arrest, When they seized his phones, his laptops, his et cetera, Bricc Baby was in possession of multiple social security numbers, addresses, and other personal identifying information that he bought on WhatsApp. Bricc Baby even had a photograph of a driver's license with his photograph, but a different name, address, and state. I'm terrified for Bricc Baby. The feds has been methodical with this. Even
they provide him with everything they need. They got him for something. They came and said, "What? You threw some extra shit in here? You threw some freebies? You put the cherry on top for us, Bricc, not the trick?"
Now from arrested him after the raid in 2023, but not filing official charges and just letting him sit and thinking that the charges were never coming back. And then 2 years later, they just waited, right, for him to pretty much, eat up all the rope they gave him. They really set him up. This is insane. Now, I'm more terrified of the fraud charges than I am terrified of the gun charge. The gun charges, bro, 5, do 85 and come out, just like Crip Mac, right? Like Crip Mac took a plea deal. He'll be home by next year. But these fraud charges, bro, they come with 10, 15, 20. And it looks like that's what the feds is really pushing for. Because right now, bro, he's still under investigation for this. So even if he beats this gun charge or, he gets sentenced for this gun charge, we still might indict him on these federal fraud charges. Oh my God. Now, there was a portion in Bricc Baby's paperwork that, caused some controversy. A Rolling 60 member called Christopher Lovejoy, aka 600, he would take to his Instagram to accuse Bricc Baby of snitching. Christopher would say Bricc Baby was tired of working with them people. Guess that informant-ish ain't what is all boiled up to be. Yo, Lil Busta is a rat. So, and he would highlight what I read previously, which is defendant told KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to, and that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. So they're saying that this right here means that Bricc Baby told, listen, I'm not a street dude. I was just always, again, I was always told that, we have to wait for the black and white, right? That black and white would tell you if somebody is telling. So, for example, if there's a statement, the interrogation footage, that will come out. If somebody is snitching, those things will come out. So
that only comes out if these people, if the FBI want them to do it. These people think the FBI is stupid, like they don't know what they put in there and putting it out. Like you ever seen like in a movie where like the police will arrest a drug dealer for some drugs and be like, "Oh, tell on this, tell on them." They'll be like, "Nah, just send me to jail." And the police will be like, "Nah, actually, we're gonna let you out." Like what? Because they know if they let him out, it's going to be automatic that people think they snitching and start talking about him and going after him, blah, blah. Maybe Bricc Baby wasn't working for the police. Maybe they purposely said, yeah, we know how it look. We know how it's going to look to the community. We caught you with all this stuff. But we're going to let you go. Give him a DA reject. We'll hold on to it at the federal level. But as far as the state, hey, you state police, go tell him it's over and you're not going to file charges. Yeah, just lie to him. We got it. We just wait. We want to see how the street react to it. Go ahead. Because niggas ain't gonna sit there and actually do their homework. Like, damn, maybe the FBI playing chess, not checkers. They know how it look when they just let somebody go. You don't think they do that? They put people undercover in biker gangs and everything. You don't think they know how it look when they let people go and how the streets gonna react? They just want to see what happened when they put a little zest on it. Well, you supposed to be this, and they get him to try to prove himself on the damn homie. Because the way he was saying it, he was like, yeah, I ain't got it. Like, I believe him now. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. The gun traces got dropped. What you want me to do, blah, blah. And then whack 100, yeah, but how you do this? You a veteran, you an informant, blah, 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 blah. Maybe they playing games with y'all niggas.
From my perspective, unless those things come out, I can't call Bricc Baby a snitch, you feel me? Unless I see a signed statement, unless I see Bricc Baby working on camera, he take the stand, right? And if he was working, why would he be charged with what he's being charged with, right? So, you know, again, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think? Okay, do you guys feel Bricc Baby is working? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching, man, click on this.
Give a fuck.
Bricc, not the trick. That was nasty. Forget all the gang stuff. Forget all the murders you got in bodies. The way he talked about the mother of his child is diabolical. It is stupid. If you could still hang around a man, look, I can't hang around. I can't have you as a friend, a brother, a cousin, call you family. If you ain't taking care of your children, stay away from me. If you can't handle your responsibility, what type of loyalty or trust can I have in you? You can't take care of somebody so that you lay down. When you lay down with this woman, you ain't want to drop on her fucking neck. Are you kidding me? Y'all got to let me know what y'all think in the comment about this one. This new information. And then he said, oh, I'm going to be out. I'm going to try to ask for bail. Nigga, you are a menace. They said, look, we took guns away from him. He got more guns. He got fraud. He can't even say, well, Your Honor, I'm going to go work my job. It's at your job where you do the most gangbanging. You're 9 to 5, no jumper. That's what we don't want you at. And then how many other look, I'm telling you, Adam, there's going to be some repercussions that I don't know, maybe because y'all in California, but he was in Texas or something. I'm sure they'll charge him with something. They got to be waiting the same. They waiting for Adam. I'm sure he knows stuff. He got stuff on camera. He had to delete something or figure out. No way. They don't having all this around this building. People getting jumped. People waiting outside. They got to be communication back and forth. Adam and Wack, you better watch out. They even talked to Adam already and asked him, but Wack, they still ain't talked to you. You saying? I believe him. Hey, let's not talk to Wack. Let's not scare him. He's too valuable. They don't even gotta ask motherfuckers to be an informant no more. They just let them talk. They already informing them. Wack might not have like a boom out on the table, a formal informant thing, but he has to know. Somebody got to tell you, they're using you like an informant. You are an unwilling participant. Then Wack. If you don't know that, then I'm telling you, you're not smart. You almost damn near 50 years old, probably 50, and still gangbanging and on Pyru and all. This shit's sad. It's sad and funny. But then you think people actually losing their lives out there to this shit because they said something or because a gang don't like a gang. They wasn't even born yet when the Pyrus or the 60s was incorporated. They wasn't even born yet. They have these beefs in these feuds, and they don't even know why. They arguing over blocks that nobody own a goddamn piece of land. There's a white man that owned the land on what they call rolling 60s, rolling 70, neighborhood this. All those neighborhoods is owned by white people. And y'all still sitting there talking about on this, on that. And if they owned by black people, then it's even stupid because you're bringing the community value down. You're not helping in any way. Fucking down to all gangs. I wish they just fucking disappear and cease to exist. They doing no good in the communities. No good. Get out of here. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Peep. We on our way fucking up. This is crazy. We need somebody to speak the truth to this. I'm a law-abiding citizen. They come at me. I'm going to the law. The law gonna come to me. Yes, I fell in danger. You crazy? I paid my time. I paid my dues. I grew up Irvington, New Jersey. I ain't joined a gang. They wanted me. They talked to you. Oh, you'll do this. Come on, man. You know, you smart, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Even sometimes the mob, you see them, they'll raise somebody and let them go be a lawyer and something and come back because they need lawyers. The black community, if I was in a gang, I'd be like, all right, look, I'm a rolling 60, but let me go get my law degree because then I could do the homies. They could tell me, right? Y'all can have representation that know what y'all doing and know that y'all lying, but they going to be for it and ready to do something. Go be a doctor. So if one of our dudes get shot, they can go to your house and you zip them up real quick and you be quiet because you're a surgeon. Nah, everybody be criminal. Everybody criminal. Nobody the money man and the fly nigga and the homeowner and the realtor that's laundering the money and business owners. Nah, everybody got to be the shooter. Shout out to the shooters. I hope you go to jail. One love, guys.